Hey everyone, it's the Chaplain here, coming to you with a little BBR3, playing Operation Mincemeat with Lieutenant Dan, and it is time for America, China, and the UK to take turn 6. I am excited and disappointed. Little quick, the American fleet that was here has been decimated. And what stands in its place is a Japanese destroyer, 2 fully loaded carriers, a cruiser, and 2 battleships. So there's that. I won't get into too many specifics, but I will say that with America's purchases, I am feeling confident in America's ability to do everything American. In round 3, America received its first tech. So then in round 4, I purchased phase 1 of a second tech. Round 5, and now phase 6, or turn 6, phase 3. America is purchasing its tech. I spent 2 IPCs on diplomatic relations. I put 1 ship into the bag, and I drew for Sweden, which you can see is now strict neutral again. Germany cannot just walk in there, so I'm excited about that. The rest of my monies, I've got a transport, 2 tanks, and an infantry for 20. For 16, I love advanced shipyards, and a battleship, and then for 30, 3 cruisers. So, combat. There is combat. The first part of combat is going to be this American transport. I'll make sure you can see this. Yes, my hand is in the frame. From the Marshall Islands is going to go 1, 2, and claim Iwo Jima. That puts America up 1. And the mighty Japan down 1. Now, that puts Japan at 60. Japan is making more money on the IPC tracker than America is right now, which is crazy. But Rob, you're going to lose that transport. No. I'm keenly aware of that. Very much aware of that. All right. Non-combat is going to wait because the Americans have some more combat over here in Europe. Make sure that I get this in there. Here we go. Perfect. Ooh, easy there, tripod. I need a new tripod. I'm going to get that with Christmas money or something. I don't know. I'm going to take 2 infantry from eastern United States and transport them. No. Dang it. I didn't think that through. I didn't count my moves. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that wouldn't work. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that wouldn't work. 1, 2, 3. Nope, that wouldn't work. All right, so I'm a doofus. All right, fine. That's why it's important to count your moves. I was just going to be pesky. I guess I won't do that. Instead, I guess I will just go to non-combat moves. Now, I'm unsure, honestly, I'm unsure if non-comming my bombers out of the islands means he gets his AAA shots. So, let's see here, anti-aircraft. For enemy attacks. So if I'm making an attack, he gets to shoot AAA. That's what I'm reading. Anti-aircraft. Units roll before an enemy attack is made. 3 dice, or up to X amount of planes. Each one rolled. So it's a combat thing. So non-combat, fairly confident I can fly out of there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these 2 bombers with 4 infantry, 1 into the sea zone, 2, 3, and land on Wake Island. Excuse me. I'm going to move my subs back. This destroyer in 54 can go 1, 2, 3, as can this destroyer come down 1. Let me see if I can set this down precariously. Okay, this aircraft carrier from 26 is coming in. These 2 battleships can go 1, 2, 3. And these 2 transports can go 1, 2, 3 as well, and move 3 infantry and a mech. Get over there. This fighter can move 1, 2, 3, 4 and land on the island that has an airbase. So I'm not in the best position over here, and I understand that completely. Non-combat over here, since I can count now, transport 2 guys, 1, 2, 3, and land them in Gibraltar. Non-combat, I'm going to move this artillery. You are not getting any of this. Dang it, I'm so sorry. Landed in Gibraltar. This artillery that was here is going to move to Casablanca. Cool. Place my new units. I'm going to place transport, tank, infantry there, and then over here I'm going to place the rest of it. Tank, 3 cruisers, and a battleship. Now, Lieutenant Dan thinks he knows. He's sure he knows what America has as far as my second tech is concerned. And it really is obviously one of 2 things. It's either going to be jets or super battleships. But either way, it's not going to be good for him. So America's at 52 because I have Morocco and Iwo Jima, but I'm down for the Philippines, so 52 is my original. I also get 5 per territory, and I did that, so I get 10, so that's 62, 67, 72. 72 IPCs for the United States. 3, 4, 5, 6, 65, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 72. Excellent. Perfect. Disposition of U.S. forces in San Francisco, tank and 2 AAA, in Sea Zone 10, 3 cruisers and a battleship. In Hawaii, 1 infantry. On, what is that, Wake? I covered it up. On Wake Island, there are 4, 5, 6, 7 infantry, 1 mechanized, 1 fighter, and 2 bombers that are transports. In the Sea Zone, 2 subs, 2 destroyers, 2 battleships, 2 transports, and 1 fully loaded carrier with 2 fighters. On the Caroline Islands, I have a tank, an artillery, 2 infantry, and 2 mechanized. Over here in Casablanca, artillery. Morocco has an infantry and artillery. Gibraltar has 2 infantry. Sea Zone 91 has a sub, a battleship, and a transport. Sea Zone 101 has 2 AAAs, 2 infantry, 1 tank, and 1 transport. That is U.S. China. China only has 2 IPCs to spend, so I'm not spending it. But what China is going to do is they're going to move their 5 infantry down from Kansu into Shanghai, and their fighter's going to join them. This is simple math. If I stay in Kansu, then his infantry in Suyugan can join these infantry in this tank and whatever planes he decides to send. However, by moving here, I'm preventing him from just, using those two. So it's really not a big deal, but it does make it a little harder. He has 4 ground units now as opposed to having 6 ground units. So better in my favor. China collects nothing, so I hold on to my 2. United Kingdom. And the United Kingdom spent their money on infantry and airbase and 2 diplomatic relations chips. 1 chip. And again, I called Lieutenant Dan. We did this on FaceTime. So I spent 1 chip and drew for Turkey. And I drew a gray, which is crap for me. The rest of my purchases, I bought 11 infantry and an airbase. So, get to see how this goes. I do have a couple of combat moves. I'm going to take this fleet here in this Sea Zone 81, and we're going to go 1-2. So that's a battleship, 2 cruisers, and this transport is going to pick up a tank and an infantry from Anglo-Egypt, Sudan, and we are going to attack Greece with 3 offshore shots. I'm also then going to fly, because I have an airbase here, 1, 2, 3, that fighter and that tactical, and they will have 2 remaining, both of them. So I'll have 3 offshore shots, 2 planes, and 2 ground units. Now, I'm trying to see the rest of my combat. I should have marked it out, and I'm sincerely apologetic from the bottom of my heart. Please forgive me. Japan has been quite aggressive here. I went too far. Quite aggressive here in Burma, coming at it, and now coming at it with more. He's got 5 infantry, a mech, an artillery, and a tank. And honestly, if I hold out, which I believe I can, then I'll be in a good spot. However, I'm not feeling the most confident about it. So, what am I to do? What am I to do? I am going to move. That's non-com. That's non-com. That's non-com. Holy poop. I guess I only have that 1 combat, attacking Greece. Finland is good. Hold on 1 sec. Let me math over here. I want to keep hitting the Italian Navy, but honestly, he just keeps destroying everything that I stand for, so that's going to be non-combat then, I guess. Alright, fine, whatever. Only 1 combat. We are going to fight in Greece. So, I'm going to go ahead and assume he's taking that loss, which is good for me. But we still have to roll it out. So, I have a battleship and 2 cruisers for offshore bombardment. I also have a fighter and a boosted tactical, as well as an infantry and a tank. I like it. Hold on. The rules for offshore changed. I don't want this guy to fire back. Hold on. I'm pulling up the... Once units offload transports, there's no retreat yet. If assault fails or ships retreat, committed air ground units. Okay. Any naval battle, yeah, that's true. If there was a naval... Okay. Casualties from bombardment still roll to defend against enemy ground units. Okay, yeah, that's right. So, I'm going to go ahead and throw his 2 in here then, his infantry. Since I don't have any yellows in there. I got him, and he missed. Greece is British. I'll take it. Hiya. Sweet. Alright, non-combat. My 2 planes are going to land in Cyprus. Cool. Back door. I like it. Alright. Other non-combat moves. The bomber is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into Gibraltar. The 2 fighters are gonna go up into no, they're coming down to 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Over here, I'm gonna move this tank over 1, 2. This infantry is moving up. This tank is gonna go 1, 2 into Eastern Iran. This tank is going to go 1, 2 into West India, and this tank is going to go 1, 2 into West India. Stand that back up. Destroyer is going to come down here. Is that in there? Yeah, barely. Right there. I never claimed to be good at this game, folks. I never claimed to be good. The infantry in Iran is going to move up. Stop knocking over your oil derricks, dang it. Alright, place my new units. I'm going to place my airbase on Cyprus, where I have planes that can scramble now. I'm going to place 6 infantry in Calcutta. 5 infantry are going into the UK. For no particular reason other than I can. It's round 6, so honestly, most purchases at this point in time are just moot. Alright. I have done an audit of all the monies, and the UK was at 38, and now they are up to 40. Germany was at 53, now they're down to 51. So, 40 before my NOs. 10, 20, 30, 40. My NOs, I get 5 for Egypt, Transjordan, and El Alamein, and I have Iraq and Iran. So I get 9, so that's 8, 9. So I will have 49 to spend as the Brits in UK 7. This is shaping up to be a bloodbath, literally. I'm having a blast. It is a good game. I've made some mistakes. Dan's made some mistakes. I feel like my mistakes are more numerous. For example, leaving the American fleet in the Caroline Islands, my bad. Leaving the Russian Air Force in Ukraine or Rostov or wherever it was when I lost them. So yeah. Oh shoot. How many resources do you need to have to get the resource point? Because he's got Ukraine, Siberia, and Manchuria. He's got 3. How many do you need? Resources. I don't know. Where's my paper? My cheat sheet. Here we go. Resources. I don't know because I didn't write it down. Anyway. Disposition of UK forces, and then I'm going to bed. We have a destroyer in 42. I have 6, 11, 12, 13, 14 infantry in India, a fighter, a artillery, and 3 AAAs, 2 tanks in Western India, 1 tank in Eastern Iran, 1 tank in Iraq, tank and 4 infantry in Northwest Iran, infantry in Transjordan, 4 infantry in Egypt, artillery, 2 infantry, 2 fighters, and a bomber, a fighter and a tactical on Cyprus, a transport, battleship, and 2 cruisers, one of which will defend at 4 if there's an attack, and the airbase will allow me to scramble. Greece has an infantry and a tank. The United Kingdom itself has 5 infantry and 5 AAA. That sea zone has a transport, and then Norway has 4 infantry and artillery, and no, I need to do something. I need to stinking do something. So you know what? These are going to move up. If you'll allow it, Dan, these are moving up into Finland. So there will be 4 infantry from the British and artillery and a mechanized in Finland. with the defending Russians. Because I have no reason not to. But for real though, since I started doing a disposition, if it is a problem, let me know. And that's it. I'm the chaplain. I'll be praying for you.